Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome back. My name is Trish and you're very welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to do a total body dumbbell strength workout. And this is a no repeat workout as well. Okay, so if you have dumbbells, that's great. Have them handy. If you have a variety of dumbbells, make sure you have those handy as well. Because what I'm going to do today is I have my 1 kilogram, the pink dumbbells, they're 1 kilogram each, and I have my blue dumbbells as well, they're 3 kilograms each, and I'm just going to mix between the two because some exercises I can use more weight. So if you have a variety of weights, have those handy for today's workout. A little drink of water as well might be handy for you, and a mat as well, because we are going to go down onto the floor today for a couple of exercises. If you don't want to, don't worry, you can do them up on a chair or go down lower onto a coffee table or some sturdy piece of furniture, or box, or anything that's not going to move. Okay, so make sure you have everything in place before you begin. Right, let's go. Let's start bringing these knees up a little higher. Keep that posture now nice and upright. Shoulders down and away from the earlobes. Draw your shoulder blades gently together behind you, just retracting slightly. Good, and get the air in. That'll all help you to get the air in a little bit better. Let's crisscross in front now. Warm up this shoulder girdle. Get it ready now for what's coming up, because this is not cardio today. You might get out of breath with some of the body weight moves. Down on the floor, I know they take my breath away, some of them, but generally speaking, this is strength today, okay? All right, so just protracting as the arms come out in front and retracting as the elbows push back. Feel that nice movement there between your shoulder blades as you draw your elbows back. Now up over your head for a shoulder press and out in front. Shoulder, out in front. That's it, good. So we're just hitting all areas here of the shoulder joint and getting it nice and warm for you. That's it, really raise those hands up to the ceiling. Let's get rid of all those cobwebs, whether it's a morning workout or you've just come home from work and you've been sitting down. Good, that's great. Up, out in front, up. 2 more with the arms. Last one. Now let's bring those knees up a little higher and hit those hip flexors at the front and stretch out your glutes. That's it, good. Drive those knees up, engage your belly button. Now pull your belly button in. That's it, big deep breaths for me now as your heart rate starts to come up. Good, great. It's a nice sunny start to the morning here. So that's great. That really motivates you. Motivates me when I see the sun to get moving and get things done. That's it. Drive those knees up. Watch your back now. Don't arch or lean back. Keep a nice straight spine for me. If you can't do that with these high knees, just bring them up a little bit, a little bit off the ground. They don't have to be coming too high. But you want to feel that stretch in your glutes. You have the flexibility there in your hips. Draw those knees up for me. Good. Push back now. Let's warm up the triceps. Got a little bit of tricep work coming today. Now what I'm going to say to you is I'm going to do tricep push-ups on the floor today, okay, on a mat. And if you can't get to the floor or you just can't do triceps on the floor, I have a variation for you at the door or the wall. Okay, so don't worry, I'm not forgetting about anyone that can't get to the floor here. It's going to be options for you. So stay with the workout. Don't be put off. Now really push back that water for me here. You feel a nice stretch in your chest and your shoulders as you do that. And you're just getting the back of the arm, the triceps warmed up. That's it. Good, 2 more. Last one. Now let's just march out these legs and rest out those hip flexors. Open up wide and punch the air for me. That's it, good. Punch the air. Punch and punch. Great work. Really, really now. Give me some power in those punches. You don't have to turn your hand into a fist. You don't want to send tension down your arm or to your neck, but just slight little clench of the fist there. That's it. Tap out the floor. You can feel now the heat coming into the muscles already. That's great. 4 to go. 3, 2, hold your legs wide. mini squat. That's it. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. Keep your chest upright as always when we're squatting. Good. So you just send your knees out, track them out over your shoelaces there. If you're like me and you're a wide squatter, I tend to like a sumo squat. Just send those knees out and over. Don't let them buckle in. Good. Squeeze your bum muscles. That's it. Get some glute activation going right from the start. Good squeezing. Great work. Keep your chest up. You can always use your hands out in front just to remind you to keep the chest upright. 2 more. Last one. Now bring your feet together and then we're going to just go out into a side lunge. You've got some lunges coming up. We've 23 moves today. And like I say, we're not repeating any of them. So make the most of each one. And I do like to get some lunges into my warm-ups as much as I can, because I tend to be very tight there, the inner thighs, especially first thing in the morning, or if I've done a previous workout, they seem to stiffen up or tighten up on me. That's it. Out to the side. Good. 2 to go. And last one. Now keep your feet together and rainbow legs. Again, just opening up the hip area. That's it. Good. Well done. Remember, your hips are like headlights in a car. They must stay facing the front, so try not to rotate at the hip joint here. You can feel those, if you put your 2 fingers here on your hips, you'll feel those bony protrusions there. Keep them facing the front so that the leg gets a lot of stretching. This is a dynamic stretch here where there's movement involved as opposed to static stretching where you hold your stretches for a period of time. Good work. And turn and turn. Now let's just wake up those ankles a little bit. Stationary walks. That's it. Now while you do that, I'm going to show you the first move. It's a squat thruster with rotation. Now I'm going to go with my 3 kilogram weight here for this one. I think this exercise works well with 1, but if you want to, you can do 2. And keep going with your little stationary walks. Little squat, rotate. We're alternating side to side, okay? Very basic moves today, nothing too complicated. Right, 15 seconds to go. We're working for 15 seconds transition and 45 seconds of actual work. Some of those moves, you're going to be glad it's down to 45 seconds today. Okay, let's go in 2 seconds. That's it. Now squat, rotate. Squat, rotate. Now you can double up if you've only 1 pair of dumbbells. You can double them up here and you can still do this exercise with 2 weights. So if that's what you want, go ahead. If you want to make sure you're adding enough weight so that you feel the move. Good. Sit down, rotate. So it's just a little seat in the middle and rotate. Good. You can turn on the toe a little bit if you want to get a little bit more tummy there, a little bit more oblique. Good. Sit down, turn. We're going to do a curtsy lunge next with a 1-side pendulum. So I'll quickly show you that. I'm going to hold this weight. So curtsy, either you're stepping back or you're going into a full curtsy. Same leg pendulum. So you can just step it back here if you can't do lunges, all right? Okay, so curtsy, deep knee, bend of the knee, pendulum. Stay on the same leg, curtsy, pendulum. Now again, if you have trouble with lunges, just step it back. You might be able to do a little slight bend of the knee there to see what works for you. Good. And you can always put the weight down and use a chair out in front to assist you when you're lunging. Good, just keep your chest upright, that's all. Don't be falling into the actual exercise. Use your tummy muscles, your back muscles to keep you upright. That's it, good. Down and lift. You can see it's a lot slower today's workout. And then we've the other leg to do now, okay? All right. So we're very focused on certain body parts here today. Other leg. You can go as well if you want to. You don't have to wait 15 seconds. If you feel like you're strong enough to take out the rest, go ahead. That's it. Now watch for any obstacles behind you. Make sure you have no stray dumbbells lying around. And up. And sit down. And up. Good. Drop down. Into curtsy and up. Now remember, step it back and lift if that's all you can do. If you can't do these because of knee issues or you just don't have the balance or the strength, good. There's always options for everyone. Now we have a split squat coming next with lateral raises. I absolutely love this move. I'm going to drop weight down because of the shoulders are a much smaller muscle group. Get into your split squat position. And whoops, get the balance, abs engaged, down and lift, okay? And lift out to the side. Right, let's go together. Now, of course, if you can't get your knee all the way to the floor, just do a little bend of the knee and up with the shoulders. See what works for you there. Other leg is next. So we're just staying on one side. Find that fixed point in front of you and stare at it. Keep that posture upright for me. Good, nice tall spine. Just be very aware of your spine here. Don't round your back. Good. Down, lift. That's it, keep going. This one will get you breathless. I'm getting out of breath already. Good work. Lift. Well done. Doesn't take long to burn out the legs with these squats and lunges. Now we've got the other side to do. Step the leg behind. Belly button to spine, engage that transversus abdominis, your TA, and down and lift. If you're not sure what your transversus abdominis is, it's your deepest layer of your tummy muscles. And it keeps all the organs in place and it plays a big part in maintaining a healthy posture. But it's a hard one too, to learn how to control, okay? Make a mind-muscle connection with your TA. Just draw your belly button to your spine and be aware of what it feels like. It feels like tightness underneath your belly button. That's it, good. Breathe out, breathe in. So, well done, okay. Now you have some seated tricep extensions. Now when I say seated, you can actually sit on a chair, or if you want to work your glutes a little bit harder and your quads, sit your bum down with an imaginary chair or just do it standing, okay? Extend the weights above your head. I'm going to give this a go. Legs be on fire. The angle of the weight might be a little bit different with this one here. That's it, good. I can feel those legs quivering already. Now if you want to, you can stand up and continue on with the exercise. That's varied. We're allowed to as well do that. Good. Sit back down. Give it a go again. Sit on a chair if you're really exhausted. Okay, up again. This is tough. Good work. Okay, now next one. You're going to sit into a squat, reach up and lift your leg out to the side, okay? I didn't think I was going to get out of breath today. Well, here we go again. Breathless. Reach. Stay on one side. Reach. You can kind of speed up here if you want to. Bring up the tempo a little bit, or you can just rest out here and then just go again. Okay, you can rest and go again. I like to let it flow a little bit. And it actually does make it a little bit more cardio too. So cardio with weights is definitely for this one. Reach up, stay on one leg. Now again, we'll do the other leg. Move. Where has it gone on me? 13. Good. Sit into your little seat. Reach. You can reach out to the side. Okay, you can mix up where you reach as well there, just to hit different parts of the shoulder. Stiff leg deadlift, okay. So you're going down, we did this in a recent workout. I like this move. So stick your hips out behind you, right back behind you. That's it, good. You don't have to get the dumbbells to the floor, so don't worry about that. And squeeze your glutes as you come up. Squeeze your glutes. That's it. Squeeze. Good. Let's feel the power in those glute muscles. Now make sure you go down. When you're going down, your legs stay pretty stiff, hence the name, stiff leg deadlifts. I just have the slightest bend in my knee. Stick those hips right back out behind you. Right out, like you're going to touch the wall or shut a car door behind you. Boom, stick it out. That's it, good. That's a good one. I always think that if you imagine you're closing a car door with your bottom. Well, I've got the Arnold press. Palms face the body, then they rotate and up to the ceiling, okay? So palms facing, turn those weights around, rotate them up to the ceiling. And up, good. This is a great shoulder exercise, working on rotators, those little rotator cuff muscles. Good, take a breath in, breathe it out to raise those weights up. So when you're breathing in, you're filling up your tummy with air. You're creating a little bit of pressure there. Release the pressure. Good, and that pressure helps you to drive weight up over your head. And this is one where you may get away with heavier weight if you get the breathing right. Dumbbell swing coming next, one of my favorite exercises. It is a wonderful posterior chain move. If you're not sure what your posterior chain is, I'm going to go heavier for it because it's a big hip extension. If you've never seen a swing before, it's very much like a stiff leg deadlift, so I'm glad I did that one first. You keep the legs very stiff. Okay, slight bend in the knee. Posterior chain are the muscles that run down the back of your body, lower back, glutes, hamstrings, calf, and of course your abs do get involved as well because you're bending forward, you're crunching. Don't worry about the weight coming too high. That's not what this exercise is all about. It's a hip extension. Extend those hips forward. That's it. Squeeze your glutes. Press the weight into your feet. Good. Again, another one where you will be able to lift heavier weight. That's it. Squeeze. Keep your tummy muscles engaged. So you're still pulling your belly button to your spine. Good work. That means that transversus is protecting your back. Now we're down onto the floor, chair, coffee table, sturdy furniture, floor, whatever you like. Use your mat if you want to. So it's a knee tuck. Let me show you on the chair. It's a knee tuck. And then the leg comes out to the side. Elbows coming in. Sorry, knee coming in to meet elbow. Coffee table will make it a little bit harder than the chair, but the floor one is super tough. Okay, so knee and then knee to elbow. So knee under the chest and then knee to elbow. Keep a good plank position for me. Don't let your hips sag and don't stick your bum up to the ceiling. Your wrists, elbows and shoulders stay in one line, and I forgot to tell you we're staying on one leg. Good. Oh, this is super challenging. If you need a little break, go into child's pose. Just sit back on your heels there, stretch back. Come back in and get a couple more reps and build up on your strength with this. Good. Okay, time went quickly, all the same. Now, actually we're going to do the other leg straight away. Sorry, I thought I'd split that up. So if you're getting tired, you felt that was tricky, come up onto a height or onto your coffee table or whatever you have in your house. Or if you really want to challenge your body, floor. Good. So drive that knee under your chest. Extend that leg behind you and then bring your knee to your elbow. Under, out, elbow. Whoo, this is tough. This will bring blood to your face. You can do this even up on your bed if you want to. Use your bed as a bench. Just be imaginative in your own home. You'd be amazed of all the different things you can use to get your workout done. Just there now, I'm sure. Hang in with me. Okay, well done. We'll be glad we're not repeating that one. I always find that one really hard. Now we have our squat and other leg pendulum. Okay, if you remember this guy, squat, reach out. Other side, okay. Sit down, reach, sit and reach, good. Reach, and then again, you can make it flow. Tricep push-up is coming next. Go to your door. If you can't get to the floor or your wall, reach. Good. Reach. That's it. Right up over your head. Come on, extend those arms for me. Nice and long by the earlobes. That's it. Few seconds to go. I know your shoulders are feeling it after the last move. Good. Okay, well done. Woo. Tough one now. Triceps at the door or wall. So you're standing a couple of feet away. Bring your face to the door, bend your elbows and extend, okay? Bend your elbows and extend. Now if you want to, you can come down to the floor, support your knees on a mat and just pivot on the knee there and down to the floor, okay? You can see me there. Good. And down. Keep going. I just want to change my position to make sure you can see me, but you keep going. Okay. And up. The closer the hands are together, the harder this move is. You really feel the back of the arm working. Don't worry if you can only do 5 reps. Good. Extend. I'll just fit one more in there. Okay. Well done. That was good. Calf raises, bicep curls. That's next. All right, let's get our weight. I think I'll go with my 3s for this one. Get some bicep action going. So you're up on your calves and then we'll coordinate with bicep curl. That's it, good. We have an alternating side lunge coming next. That means both legs will be working in the next move. And a front raise. Definitely are getting total body with this workout today. That's it, come on, up on those toes. Roll down onto your heel. Squeeze those biceps there, don't forget your upper half. When you're doing hybrid moves, it's really important you don't forget one part of the body that's involved. Tuck those elbows into their little waist pockets there. You should feel them touching your ribs. Good. Okay, well done. Now I think I'll hold on to, actually no, I'm going to do a shoulder exercise, so I'll go down a little bit. Right, side lunging. We did it in the warm-up. Front raise and then the other side, okay? Let's get ready for that. We're alternating. Over we go. Front raise, other side. Front raise. Just continue on with that sequence till the beeper goes. Great. And lift. Over. Feel a nice stretch there in your groin area, your inner thigh. That's it, good. While you're working your trunk here, your abs will be very much switched on because there's a lot of instability going on in the body, and of course you're working your shoulders with the weights. Lift up, good. Got some bent arm lateral raises coming next, so more shoulders here but at a different angle. Okay, so bent arm. Bend your knees slightly, bend the elbows as it suggests, and lift and lower. Okay, so let's get ready for that one. Have a little break there for the shoulders. Ooh, that time goes so fast. I thought I'd have at least 5 seconds. Up, squeeze, lift. So I want you to imagine your shoulders like 2 sponges there, and you're squeezing the water out. Good. You can stick your bottom out a little bit just to take pressure off your joints. That's it. We have a chest press, shoulder press coming next. So we're combining chest and shoulders next, but with the shoulders we'll be working at a different angle. This is more lateral to the side. Shoulder press is kind of more overall. Shoulders. That's it, good. Lift up, squeeze. That's great work. Chest press now. So you're just pushing out in front, pushing over the head, all right? Take a break there, give your shoulders a moment. Okay, good work. Let's go. Chest press, shoulders out in front, up over your head. Push the weights out, push over your head. Good. If you're feeling a little twinge in your lower back, sometimes I do with these overhead exercises, I just step one foot behind the other, lean slightly at the waist, not too much, and I find that helps my back. Up over the head. Now don't rush this, take your time. If your weights are on the light side and you feel like you're swinging them, pretend they're heavier. Push, 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 push away. Bring back in slowly. Push, push, push over your head. You can actually make light weights feel heavy if you slow down the tempo of the exercise. Now we are working against gravity here as well, so that does make the exercise challenging itself. Now single arm rows. You can use the back of a chair, piece of sturdy furniture, and we're just going to do some rows, okay? Or you can just come away, rest your hand on your leg there in front, and off you go. All right, this is another one now where you will, I definitely guarantee you, a heavier weight will serve you best. Sometimes though you can actually grasp 2 light dumbbells. I've done that in the past. If you can, and lift 2 dumbbells here. See how it goes for you. Draw your elbow right up there back behind you. Keep your arm close to your ribs. Neck is relaxed. By coming away from the furniture or not using any assistance, you're working a little bit more legs again, okay? So you might feel a little bit of tension in the leg out the front, and you'll feel a good stretch in your calf behind. So it is good if you can get away from the furniture. Right, we have the other side. Okay, both sides to work. So what are we working here with this muscle group, would you say? Or sorry, this exercise. Yeah, we're working the latissimus dorsi. It's a major muscle group in your back. The swimmer's muscle, as it's known as. You're working some bicep there because you're bending the elbow. Shoulder, you can feel the shoulder working too. Abs will be working here as well. And like I say, lower half, and a good nice stretch there for the calf behind. That's it, relaxing that neck. Abs are engaged. Pull that weight towards your body, that's it. Good. Going back to some lunges this time, but no shoulders involved. We're going to give the upper half a little breather. Just side to side lunges. That's all. Just focus on the legs next. For move 21. Good. Lower that weight down. Just before you release it, bring it back up. So we're keeping the muscle under tension there. Okay. All right. Side to side lunges. Now again, you can go heavier here if you want to. Okay. Take a big deep breath in and breathe it out. Good, and over you go. Now if you want to bring up the tempo here, you can, and you'll make it a little bit more cardio, or you can take your time and focus on getting down a little deeper. Just be careful, make sure you only go to what range of motion your body has at this moment in time. This is a great mobility exercise. It's great for the hips, the groin area. It's great for balance and stability. Good, glute medius. As you always hear me talk about, wonderful exercise for that. Of course, your inner and outer thighs. I think all women like to work their inner and outer thighs. That's it, good work. Okay, there's our beeper. Right, what have we got next? Shovel the dirt. So you can either go to a heavy weight or you can stick with your 2 small weights. I like doing this one dumbbell. Right, you know your shovel the dirt, sorry, it's kind of like a sit back and throw the dirt over your shoulder. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. What does it remind you of? Yeah, it's very much like a kettlebell or a dumbbell swing. If you notice what's going on, it's a little bit more of a squat. But sort of the mechanics are the same, where you come up, squeeze your glutes so you're extending your hips again. That's it, great abdominal exercise. If it's snowing where you live and you're shoveling dirt, this is a great one for you to do in your workouts. You'd be very well prepared for, shoveling snow I should say. You'd be very well prepared for it. Good. That's it, just there now, good work. Okay, now we are down onto the floor for the next one if you want to. I don't like using a mat for plank rows, so I'm going to just use the floor. If you want to, you can just come up onto a higher surface. You're not going to be able to use weights, of course. Make sure your hand is planted on the chair and you can simulate a weight, okay? That'll get you started with that exercise and get you down here stronger for this one on the floor, all right? You can try that on a coffee table if you want to. You can actually, if you can get to the floor, but you're not strong enough to do it with weight, just do a body weight like on the chair. So there's lots of options with the last move today. This is great tummy work. Make sure you have a good stable base with the feet. Abs engaged, don't let your hips sag to the floor. Good. And very much like your single arm row, you're driving that weight up towards your hip area. Good. Keep your neck relaxed. And there we go. Okay. Well done. Well done. All right, let's stop everything. There's 23 moves done already, plus a 7-minute warm-up. That was great. Whew. So, not feeling as breathless as other workouts, but I didn't think I would. A couple of the moves got me out of breath, but I really and truly was looking for strength there today. And I feel very much I got some of those exercises really, I felt the arms working very much with the tricep push-ups and the knee tuck and reptile. What an abdominal workout that is. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to do a cool down. I did upload a brand new cool down on the channel there a few weeks ago, so don't forget there if you want to check it out, see how you go with it. It's a mixture of dynamic stretching like you might see in the warm-up here, and a mixture of some static stretches. Now it's only a 12-minute video or cool down, so if you want to pause the video you can actually hold the stretches that you see me doing in it, but it's a good mix of both, and that is how I cool down myself. I find for years I used to do cool downs just doing static stretching, and it was just holding the stretches all the time, and it does become a little bit monotonous and it makes your cool down very long. So if you're caught for time, just say to yourself, work out what cool down you're going to do in your head and mix it up. Mix it up. It's always good to mix up for your body and keep your muscles guessing. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this workout and you'd like to see more pure strength exercises, just let me know in the comment sections below the video, and if you did like it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. That really would be great. Don't forget to drink your water, keep yourselves hydrated, and I will see you in the next workout. Have a great day. Bye bye.